Walter gonna look to pull it out this time. Walter, what is he doing? Surely not. Surely not. Oh no! Oh shit! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SmackDown Live. Live, sold out, Sacramento, California. Here we go. Kicking it off with EC3, who will be at ringside tonight for the main event between Johnny Gargano and Lio Rush. And well, EC3, all the inside mail is that he has some major announcements to make as regarding to some championships here on SmackDown Live. EC3 has had his hands full, but has been able to fulfill his duties. What does he have in mind tonight? Unbelievable what happened last week. I'll make some matches. Can't wait for Unforgiven. Intercontinental Championship match. Oh my God. I had a feeling this might be the case. Triple threat. Sullivan, Walter, and Raymond Rowe. And there it is as well. WWE Championship made official. The number one contender Ricochet versus Daniel Bryan. And Ricochet is in action tonight against Cesaro. Oh my. Is there anything this guy can't do? EC3 killing the game and launching SmackDown Live into the top 1%. And oh no, wait a minute. God damn it. This guy again. This guy again. Look out. Up at the shoulders. Oh my. Bobby Lashley again taking aim at EC3. The hell is this guy's problem? First he assaults JBL. And then he assaults EC3. I don't know if EC3 is even going to make it to the main event tonight. It might be Johnny Gargano 2-on-1. Oh, damn it. Wow. Dreams can turn into nightmares. Tyler Breeze, with his change of attitude, went after Velveteen Dream. Dream robust. He said he didn't do a good enough job. I'll tell you who has been doing a good job, though, has been the Revival, as we are set for a huge semi-final showdown. The Revival take on the newly returned New Day for a spot in the final of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, to take on either Dark KO or the Undisputed Era. These guys are riding a wave of momentum and emotion. They cited the late great Dusty Rhodes as their number one motivation. And they said it seems obvious that would be your motivation in a tournament literally named after the man, but the influence that he had on these two in the early stages of their WWE career has been profound. And they said they're doing it for Dusty. The Revival tonight, though, take on these two men who went through against the AOP and delivered a really big blow to D-Generation X after it was Big E, of course, who cast aside Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods to join the group and form the new generation, the new degenerates, the new D-Generation X. And well, these two came back with a vengeance, with a huge assist from Sanity, who also injected themselves into the fray on Monday Night Raw, but they were taken out by the AOP, and subsequently the Undisputed Era were able to pick up a relatively easy victory after they were battered and bruised with Sanity tonight. Well, the New Day, they look to go one step further. This would be a huge return story if they could win the Dusty Rhodes Classic and then take on the Street Profits at Unforgiven for the Tag Team Championships underway. Here we go, semi-final action. Xavier Woods, Dash Wilder, hook up in the middle of the ring. Snapmare takeover by Woods, who's been really impressive since returning. Got a huge ovation last week, the New Day. A lot of people really happy to see the New Day back. Incredibly popular members of the roster. They're going to have to be on point here today, though, against the emotionally charged up Revival. Look at this, beautiful little roll up. Got the feet over the top of the shoulders here too. Has he done enough? No, just kicks out, does Wilder. Wilder able to kick out, but again, Xavier Woods is trying to steal this one here too. He may have him. Oh no, Wilder kicks out again. Look at Dawson, he's panicking a little bit here early. Sends him off. Now, looking for the super kick, couldn't find it. And now Wilder. Oh, Wilder this time with a roll up. One. Is that enough? Two. He's got all the weight over the shoulders. Couldn't quite keep him down. So far, very technically proficient. Both of these men. Wilder now ducks underneath. Wilder to try and link up, but Woods, they're about the same size, these two. Brilliant. Rolls through. Wilder. Oh, and a drop toe hold. Absolutely genius. And now Wilder again. Comes in again for another pin here. He's got hands over the shoulders and he kicks out at nothing. And this is very interesting. And again, Wilder. They're both trying to take the other out of their game here. Wilder got him. No, he didn't. Woods just managing to kick out. You can see the emotion on both teams here. Kofi Kingston and Scott Dawson. Very vocal here in the early going, and then a really hard back elbow. And this is the way you want to kick it off. Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The winner of this tournament gets the prestige of winning that coveted Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and also you get a shot at the Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, who have been rarely sighted this month. No doubt up on a chandelier somewhere, partying. It's just been a non-stop party since they won the titles. Had several massive victories. Whenever they get in there to defend those titles, they are borderline unstoppable. Because now, this is what the Revival do. They slow the pace down, and they really start to press the issue. See Wilder now going after the leg. They did this to great effect against the Bludgeon Brothers. Able to get a tap-out victory over the Bludgeon Brothers after the work they did on the leg, and it looks as though that is going to be the strategy here tonight for the Revival. As good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Main event. But what is the complexion of the main event now? Considering EC3 was just taken out by Bobby Lashley. Oh, what a shot. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, several shots here from Xavier Woods. Woods now sends him to the apron. Oh, and another shot sends him down. Tag to Kofi Kingston. Now Kofi looks as though he's firing up here. Dash Wilder has been in this match a long time. Dawson yet to enter. Kofi Kingston, what's he thinking? Wilder still gathering his thoughts, and Kofi Kingston's taking flight. The New Day are back, ladies and gentlemen. Kofi Kingston taking flight at a dazed Dash Wilder, who's been in this match the whole time. Leapfrog, ducks underneath. Kofi Kingston, double stomp. Wilder is in huge trouble. And the New Day are feeling it. And incredibly hard to pick off, but how sweet was revenge for the New Day when they were able to eliminate D-Generation X out of this tournament. Got that measure of revenge on Big E. And AOP just happened to be the ones in the way, and look at that sit-out powerbomb. Perfect from Kofi. Now Kingston is wearing down Dash. Sends him into the corner, and they could wear him down even more here. This is that flurry of offense that we've come to know and love. Oh! Right into the gut, then over the top with the splash, and sends him in. Belly-to-belly suplex. Belly-to-belly suplex. Screaming New Day into the air. Incredibly talented tag team. Oh, look out. Shot right to the face there from Wilder, though. Now Wilder. Straight back. Just answers straight back, and maybe a little bit too much pageantry from Xavier Woods there. Could come back to haunt him as he takes him down, and they're going back to the knee. They're going back to the knee of Woods. And for the first time in this match, Scott Dawson is in. He just doesn't care. He'll pick either knee. We know that Scott Dawson is a great exponent of that reverse figure four, like that, almost that knee bar. Scott Dawson was able to put Harper away with it in the last contest that they had. And the Revival hammering away on the knee, frequent tags. They've got this match back on their terms after Kofi Kingston threatened to take it away from him. But now Dash Wilder is back in the ring after a short break. These two are so fit and so good that they only need short breaks to be effective. All of these athletes in the WWE don't need a hell of a lot of downtime to get their win back. Look at this. Again, takes him down. Now Woods is in some incredibly big trouble here. Because we know that when the Revival are able to isolate their opponents, this can happen, and he may tap out right here, right now. Woods is in enormous trouble. Boston Crab is locked in deep, putting so much torque on those knees, but Dawson can't hold him. Dawson can't hold Woods. And now Woods needs to fight back, needs to fire back with everything he's got. Kicks, punches, elbows, anything you've got in the locker, anything will do. And look at this. Oh, wait a minute, ref. Come on now. Come on now. That's got to be illegal. That has to be illegal. The irate, the referee had to give him a warning. Now look at this, wrenching on the knee again. Jeez. They are so effective, the Revival. It's a throwback tactic. No flips, just fists is their mantra. It's how they live their lives. It's why they've been so successful. It's why they're one of the best teams in the world. And now look at this. You can see it again. Brilliant tag team wrestling. Brilliant tag team wrestling. And Woods now, wait a minute. Dash needs to keep his eyes on the prize here. And he did. He only just realized at the last available second. Woods was so close to getting that tag to Kofi Kingston, who we know is a house of fire. Scott Dawson now into the ring, and you know where he's going to go. You know exactly where he's going to go. He's going to go for the legs, but Woods though, this time, able to kick him off. And now Woods, he needs to fight back here. He needs to fire back if he can. Oh no, right to the knee again. But Woods is going to continue to fight. Woods is going to continue to fight. Look out, in defense. Nailed it. Needed the tag, got the tag. And now Kofi Kingston is in. You can hear the crowd. They want Kofi Kingston. And here he comes. Lighten up the chest of Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson trying to fire back, but Kofi having none of it. What a shot. What a shot from Kofi. Now he sends him in. Off the ropes, look out. Swings him around. Beautiful neck breaker. And Kofi's going to take flight. Kofi's going to take flight. He tried to grab him. Oh no! The distraction may have been just enough. The distraction may have been just enough. Dawson rolls him up. This could be a massive moment. Are they going through? No, they're not. Kingston kicks out. Scott Dawson, so close to almost stealing that. So close to almost stealing that. But Kofi with a reversal. Trouble in Paradise. Out of nowhere. Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2. Oh no. Dash Wilder just makes the save. Xavier Woods taking it to Wilder. Sends him to the outside of the ring. But Dawson with a reversal. Look out. Tiger Bomb. Brilliantly executed. In 1, 2. No. Kofi Kingston got his foot on the rope. Kofi Kingston got his foot on the rope, but it is gut check time for these two teams. A spot in the Dusty Rhodes Classic final is on the line. Can New Day complete the comeback by making it to the final? Look at this. Xavier Woods is exhausted on the outside. Kofi takes flight right in the small of the back. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Up on the entranceway. It's spilled out into chaos again. Scott Dawson got the tag. And now Dash Wilder is in the ring. I don't know if New Day were distracted by the fact that DX were up there. Spin out suplex. Unbelievable. Sanity and DX are going to war on the outside. Backbreaker to Woods. The cover isn't enough. Has he done enough? Is he done? No, he's not. Woods kicks out. Look at this backstage. Eric Young's looking for Big E, but he can't seem to find him. And oh, look. Oh, what a shot. What a shot that was from Dash. Now look out. He's going to send him into the turnbuckle. That could be a knockout shot in its own. Of his own. Woods is cooked. Oh my God, what a left hand that was. But Woods is still going to fight. Here. Both teams absolutely exhausted. Woods is throwing haymakers. He's hitting some of them. He's missing others. He says it ain't going to end like this. Oh no. Shot from Wilder. Took him down. Now Dash. I don't know where the hell they've fought off. Sanity and DX tearing each other apart all the way backstage. Shatter Machine on the money. Scott Dawson just took him out. Took Kofi out. And now Dawson's going to lock it in. They did all the work on the legs. Wait a minute, there's Big E. Big E was under the ring. He's holding Kofi Kingston down. He can't get there to make the save. Kingston was trying to get back in the ring. But Big E Langston was under the ring. That's why Eric Young couldn't find him backstage. And the Revival have picked up another massive victory here. Look at this. Big E was holding him at ringside. The referee didn't see it. And that is all she wrote. 2 submission victories for the Revival. The work on the leg was all done, not in jest again. The Revival are into the final. They'll take on Dark KO or the Undisputed Era, ladies and gentlemen. Massive victory. I don't even think the Revival know that Big E gave him a huge assist because Kingston couldn't get in to break it up. Wait a minute, there's Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's looking for EC3. EC3 was taken out earlier. He's not in his office. Daniel Bryan's looking for Ricochet. After he ruined the coronation, there's Cesaro. He's ready to go. Brian's saying you're fighting him right now. You got to know where he is. Wow, Cesaro saying you might want to have a look at this match tonight because I'm coming for the belt as well. Cesaro's on his way out here. Daniel Bryan is pissed. Daniel Bryan is looking for Ricochet after he ruined the coronation last week. But right now, this is a main event worthy match, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in the Cesaro section, let me know. The peak of technique is back in the building. Antonio Cesaro, one of the finest professional wrestlers on planet Earth, has been asking people lately, did you forget? Well, I know we certainly didn't. And Cesaro takes on yet another incredible athlete here tonight in Ricochet. Action you can only see on SmackDown Live. He calls himself the Bar because you got to get to his level. Cesaro in the house, ready to go. We're ready for Ricochet as well. Wait a minute, what the hell? Wait a minute! Nakamura! Oh! What the hell is this? Has Shinsuke Nakamura been traded to SmackDown Live? And he's going after Cesaro. What is happening here? What the hell are they doing? Oh. Ricochet wants Cesaro. Oh my God. Daniel Bryan now from behind. Well, I guess Bryan ended up finding him. The hell is happening here? Everybody's so confused. Daniel Bryan just took out Ricochet backstage, but in the ring, Cesaro has just been taken out by Shinsuke Nakamura, who's decked out in blue, which has got to lead you to believe Nakamura's been traded to SmackDown Live, and Shinsuke Nakamura certainly hasn't forgotten about Cesaro. My God. He's bringing war, and it'll be war tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in your main event. When Lio Rush makes his in-ring SmackDown Live debut alongside Johnny Gargano. That is going to be unbelievable as Drew Gulak is waiting in the ring. And he has an unenviable task here tonight. So many trades, ladies and gentlemen. So little time to breathe. It seems to always be the case here on SmackDown Live. And Rusev, well, he was one of the first to be traded from Raw to SmackDown Live because his issue with Shane McMahon blew up and ended at SummerSlam when Rusev took out Shane McMahon, retained his job, and Shane McMahon said, I've had enough, I'm not going to deal with any more of you. And Shane McMahon put a line through Ruru and sent him to the Blue Brand. Shane McMahon may have lost Rusev out of his life, but one person who didn't was Kevin Owens. Rusev, a ghost from Kevin Owens' past, the main event of WrestleMania, relived for seconds. And here we go, seconds out. This match is underway. Look at this power from Rusev. Sends Gulak back. This is not going to be a fun time for Drew Gulak, I feel. Oh, look at that shot there from Rusev again. Rusev saying, let's go. Oh, look out. What a shot there. And oh, he went for the knee. Brilliant strategy. Brilliant strategy from Gulak. And that could be a match-winning strategy. Look at him stomping on the knee. Going after the knee straight away. It is a bit of a bullseye. And he's going after it. Look at this. He's twisting it around. This is not good. This is not good. Gulak. What is this? Oh, my God. Stretching him up. How long can he hold all that weight, though? How long can he hold all that weight? Not long, but the damage is probably already done here. Rusev desperately has to kick out of that. He has to desperately get out of that. There's a chop. A chop to Gulak. Sets him. Oh, Jesus. Set him in. And then a massive right hand to Gulak. Another one. And Rusev. Oh, Gulak's fighting back here. Oh, and a chop. And oh, Rusev shot right to the gut. Collapses him down. And Rusev in the fighter's stance, waiting for more. Now he's talking to him. Saying you don't get that easily. But Gulak drops down. Rusev's going to come out again here. But Rusev moving sluggishly and he snaps the knee from underneath his body again. And this is brilliant. It has to be said. And he's stomping away on that knee. It's a brilliant strategy. Drew Gulak ain't no rookie. Oh, look at this shot there from Rusev though. Oh, another chop. That'll take the wind out of you, much like Walter and Lars Sullivan last week. Gulak out of the way. Oh, what a massive right hand. And another one collapses Rusev in. And this is much more of a fight than I thought it was going to be. And here he comes again. Second rope. Drew Gulak. And now Gulak going to spin him through again. He's a master of this. He's an absolute master of this. And now he's wrenching on the knee. Look at how far he's going to talk back. Rusev may have to give this up. Rusev's going to have to give this up. He's going to tear all the tendons out of the knee. Rusev's in enormous trouble. Rusev though, the up kicks there from Rusev. The up kicks there from Rusev. And now Rusev sends him in. Oh, bounces out of the corner. And Rusev picks him up. Backbreaker, almost snapped him in half. And then dropped the head down. Rusev. Now look at this. Oh, looking for it. But he held his ground. And Gulak again. Fighting against Rusev now. And Gulak went after the knee again. Chop blocked the knee again. And this is as good a strategy as you're likely to see. Hammering away on the knee. Said it on Monday Night Raw. There are times where strategies spill over in matches. Sometimes you'll see guys backstage watching other matches. He would have been watching the Revival. And then when Rusev comes out with a knee brace on after the attack from Drew McIntyre over a month ago, the almost irreversible damage done, but Rusev trying to stomp that pain out, trying to walk it out here, and he pops the hips beautifully. And that belly-to-belly suplex. And Rusev trying to just stomp that knee into the ground, trying to get some feeling back in it. Rusev now takes the arm. Look at this joint manipulation here. Takes him down. Oh, shot to the solar plexus. Gulak's fighting back. There is something in the air tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Gulak taking it to former World Heavyweight Champion. Oh no. Doesn't take long though. Doesn't take long to turn the tide. And Rusev turns it straight away again. Gulak trying to fight his way up to his feet again. And Rusev, look at that stomp right to the chest. And Rusev unceremoniously drills him right to the chest, and he looks like Gulak's had enough here. It looks like Gulak's had enough. And Rusev, oh my God, with a shot to the head. Knockout shot to the head. I don't even think he's conscious right now. He's definitely not now. You can count to 6 million. Take your pick. Rusev wins. Impressive win. But ladies and gentlemen, Rusev has a giant target on that knee. Gulak almost exposed it. So if Rusev wants to stand in Kevin Owens' way for the WWE Championship, I tell you what, he's going to have to heal up. Rusev may not have time. That knee could be the ultimate opportunity for any future Rusev opponent. But Rusev stands tall tonight, as he has many of other times before. And here, okay. Well, wherever Rusev is, this man isn't far behind. And he has that shoulder issue from spending so much time in the cattle mutilation at SummerSlam. Lingering issues is the theme between these two. Whether it be lingering injuries or lingering effects from WrestleMania, Kevin Owens, Rusev seem destined to fight forever. And Kevin Owens is set for singles competition right now as well. And you'd reckon Rusev will be keeping a real keen eye on this. Kevin Owens straight into his face as well. Another tense stand down between these two. The history is long. The history is rich. Both men scorned by losing their respective world championships. Rusev staring at Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens staring at Rusev. And Rusev is going to let him have the floor. Rusev is going to let Kevin Owens wrestle his match. Rusev leaves. Owens waits. Here we go. Another contest, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens is going to take on Sin Cara. I do not envy this man either. But if he takes a little bit of a tactic from Drew Gulak, he might at least be able to get close. Kevin Owens has a bad shoulder. If Sin Cara could potentially take advantage of that, it could be curtains for Owens. And you've got to think that any loss for either Rusev or Owens at this stage severely dents their hopes of getting back into that World Championship picture. The match is underway and Owens ain't mucking around. That's a real test for that shoulder as he drives it directly into the face. Directly into the face of Sin Cara. And Cara is in some really big trouble. Oh no, Kevin Owens is so fired up, so pissed off, so scorned. After being screwed by Elite Sports Management. Oh no, Owens, please, don't take this kid's career. But look out, Sin Cara though. Sin Cara escapes. Sin Cara escapes. Oh, it's a Guri. Sin Cara fighting for his life here against the pissed off, fired off Kevin Owens with a point to prove. And Sin Cara avoided the apron powerbomb. And now he's going to look to get into a groove here. Comes up. Oh no. Well, he avoided the apron powerbomb. But there ain't no avoiding that powerbomb. Unbelievable. Sin Cara looking for a Hurricane Rana. Gets caught, planted, done, cooked. It's finished. Owens, absolutely outstanding. Kevin Owens, pissed off, motivated, a point to prove, but a huge speed bump in the Bulgarian Brute is standing in his way. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, you already know they are on a collision course of epic proportions. Is he just wearing Finn Balor's paint? I don't quite know what's happening there, ladies and gentlemen. Finn Balor and Tommaso Ciampa could be on the most combustible collision course of anybody. But right now, we're going to hear from the European champion, Sami Zayn. Hot off the heels of one of the biggest victories of his career, we are going to find out what is next for Sami Zayn as it pertains to that European title. What a match last week he had with Bray Wyatt, who by all accounts hasn't been seen since the conclusion of that match. Many speculating that Bray Wyatt has flown off the deep end. But Sami Zayn certainly threw himself in the deep end when he went back to the compound to retrieve that European title. He put it on the line in an official capacity. Well, Zayn, he was able to retain it. What has he got to say? I think it was a real eye-opener for a lot of people. It was a hell of a performance. I've got to give it to Sami. He wants to get back to wrestle. We want to see him wrestle too. He's one of the best. Damn right. And we want to see it. Like most of the greats. What? You have got to be kidding me! Not another one! Here he is! Pete Dunne! A blockbuster trade! Pete Dunne is here, ladies and gentlemen! Sami Zayn holds the European title, and the Brummy boy from the UK, Pete Dunne, wants it. Oh my God! Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week, 2 massive tag team matches on SmackDown Live. The first, the Iconics, with Toni Storm take on Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan with Ruby Riott at ringside. And then we see the tag team champions in action. The Street Profits will take on Heavy Machinery next week as a warm-up for Unforgiven. Don't miss it! I am stunned. I am stunned. Whatever. Jesus! What is happening? The hell was that? Is that a fire extinguisher? Sasha Banks! Sasha Banks, the fire extinguisher! Well, I tell you what, Shayna Baszler has constantly ran away from the fight, but Sasha Banks is going to be here. She's going to be stalking her everywhere she goes. Sasha Banks wants the fight, and now she's taking it to Shayna Baszler in catering here. What is happening? Pete Dunne shows up. And now Sasha Banks and Shayna Baszler, look out. Jesus. And look at this again. Again, Shayna Baszler choosing to walk away. I'm beginning to think that maybe Baszler is a little bit intimidated by Sasha Banks here. She doesn't want the fight at all. You gotta be kidding me. Shayna Baszler is a real piece of work. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to work. Because this is the main event of the evening. Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano taking on Lio Rush. And very notably, Johnny Gargano is by himself. No EC3 at ringside as advertised. Because earlier tonight, He was taken out by Bobby Lashley in another unmitigated attack. Unsolicited assault. But Johnny Gargano is a fighter. And he's one hell of a fighter. And he's taken on, whether you like him or not, one of the most prolific talents in professional wrestling today. And I'm willing to bet that this guy won't be alone. And look at that. The silhouette. The giant silhouette of Bobby Lashley is looking straight at Johnny Gargano. Lashley knows exactly what he's done. These two know exactly what they're doing. What is their motive? I have no idea. But all you need to know, ladies and gentlemen, is that their motive may have come true. They're in the main event of SmackDown Live. They've weaseled their way in. So whether you like it or not, these guys are here and these guys are taking over. If this was the plan, if the plan was to get the spotlight on them, then it is mission accomplished, because these two, while it is a negative spotlight, sometimes in pro wrestling, any publicity is good publicity. And if you think Lio Rush gives a damn what you think, then you need to reevaluate, ladies and gentlemen. Lio Rush, Bobby Lashley are here and they are together. Johnny Gargano is alone. Main event underway. Lio Rush, Johnny Gargano. Look at this guy. A little weasel. Straight to the outside, hiding behind the heavy that is Bobby Lashley. Look at Lio Rush taunting the crowd here. And now Johnny Gargano, though, he leapt over the top of Bobby Lashley. Gargano leaps over the top of Bobby Lashley. And he's taken it to him. And Gargano faces off with Bobby, who's going to pick up Lio Rush, his associate, giving him a little bit of a pep talk, telling him he's going to get in there. It's exactly what he does, but Gargano is laying in wait here. Gargano laying in wait at Rush. Oh no, Rush fires back. And this is the talent, the prodigious talent that is Lio Rush. And he takes down Johnny Gargano. Man, what a main event this is. I just wish it was on better circumstances, under better conditions. Without Bobby Lashley standing at ringside, watching over. I wish EC3 was on the other side, but he was taken out earlier tonight. God almighty, look at that knee from Lio Rush. And he's feeling it. You know he's feeling it. Look at this Rush. Oh, beautiful neck breaker. The talent of this man is not in question. It's the character. Sends him in to the corner and a splash there from Rush. And straight away, right on the front foot, these two. Namely off the distraction from Bobby Lashley. He's a distraction wherever he goes. Look at the size of him. Lio Rush chose to hide behind Bobby Lashley. And oh, look at this disrespect. It's easy to be confident when you've got a 6'5" monster chiseled from stone standing there protecting you. Lio Rush is, oh, look at that chop there for Rush. It's now Rush sends Gargano in. Now Rush over, look out. God almighty, what a DDT. What a DDT, down into the cover here, one. Is it enough? Two, Johnny Gargano got spiked on his head. Got spiked on his head. Lio Rush just waiting for Gargano. Look at this disrespect. It's off the charts. This is not how you make a name for yourself. Oh, wait a minute, there he is. EC3 is back. He's taped up, he's hurt, but he's back. EC3 is back, and he's getting some of Bobby Lashley. This is what we wanted. We just wanted an even playing field, and that is what's happened here. And now here comes Gargano. Gargano fighting back on Rush here. Unbelievable turn. And you can see Gargano now that he knows. Now that he knows that it's even. It's on now. Rush trying to hit him. Can't find him. Gargano firing up. Sends him into the corner. And now Johnny Gargano. Look at this. Gargano gonna stretch him. Gonna stretch him up. Johnny Gargano with a full head of steam. Diving spear. Unbelievable offense. One. Has he done it? Two. Gargano. No, he didn't quite have the leg hooked. He kind of had just a grasp on the knee pad there. That may have cost him. As Rush now, what a shot to the shin, and then Jesus, right off the head, collapses Gargano to the outside, and Lio Rush takes flight. Man, these two are off the charts athletic. Lio Rush now. Gargano has gotten rid of the 6'5" monster that is Bobby Lashley. But now, the little whippet, the little hyena that is Lio Rush, that is an incredible athlete. Look at the vertical leap there with the knee. But Gargano got rid of him, rolled him through. What a shot, what an exchange. And Rush now getting the hell out of Dodge. But Gargano's going to follow him out. Gargano taking flight as well. Incredible match. And finally, it is one-on-one. Gargano sends him into the corner again. Gargano loads him up on the top rope. Gargano trying to do what Lio Rush failed to do. And Gargano loads him up and cuts her. What a cutter. Sends him down. Cover, referee, perfect position. Has the leg hook properly this time. Can't quite draw a 3 count though. Rush holds on, only just. Gargano looking to stretch him up again. Looking to wear down Lio Rush. Releases it. Knows that it's not going to get the submission. Tries to hurt him up a little bit more here. Right hands. You can feel the tension between these two. Gargano, good friend of EC3, came to his aid after he was traded to SmackDown Live. How about the trades we've had, ladies and gentlemen? Rusev, Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano, and it's just been unbelievable. And now look at this, got out of the way though, and now he's going to try and make him submit here, Lio Rush. Really great exchanges, these two. Really cut from the same cloth, certainly in terms of in-ring, certainly not in terms of their personality. Johnny Gargano, stand-up citizen. Lio Rush, a little sniper as far as I could see, but look out, Gargano with a shot, look out! Oh my God! We've seen it before! The DDT to the apron! Gargano rolls him in the ring, he has not moved! Lio Rush has not moved! Oh my God, I thought he was out, I thought it was over! But he doesn't put him away! Lio Rush in some really big trouble. Gargano rolled him through. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant submission here from Gargano. Lio Rush may have a concussion. He may be seriously hurt. He may have to give it up. He's grabbing at the pant leg of the referee, trying to force himself to not tap out, but he may have no choice. Rush may have no choice. Gargano's just wrenching back with all of his energy that he has left in his body. But Rush got out. Rush got out. And now Lio Rush sent Gargano to the apron this time. Sent him to the apron this time. It's getting desperate. Look out. Oh my God. Power bomb to the floor. Is there anything either of these men won't do to put the other away? 1, 2, Gargano hasn't moved this time, and this time it's Gargano that peels the shoulder off the canvas. Oh my God, and the disrespect continues. The disrespect continues. And Rush now, God, jeez, just dropped the knee right across the throat. Just absolutely unrelenting, and Gargano peels the shoulder off the canvas. Such is the fight of Johnny Wrestling. Now Rush Look out. Rush again. Leaps off. Takes Gargano down. And he's going to another level here, Lio Rush. Whether you like him or not, he's got devastating moveset. Oh my God. What a DDT. That is it. You could count to 1,000. Surely no. Johnny Gargano kicks out again. It's a battle of attrition. Raymond Rowe was talking about war before, but this is a war in the middle of the ring. Gargano going to rebuff. Gargano going to rebuff and roll him through again. Another rolling kick from Johnny Gargano. Sends Rush into the corner. Oh, what a chop. And then a short arm jab. Oh, Rush though. He burst out. Rush burst out of the corner. And now Lio Rush. Now Lio Rush going to load him up. High Rent District trying it again. Trying it again. It's very apropos that this is how it finished last week. Look out. Lio Rush. Unbelievable Hurricane Rana. Unbelievable Hurricane Rana. Gargano landed about as hard as you ever could, and he kicks out at 2.9 again. Lio Rush is starting to get really visibly frustrated now. And Rush, oh, that's it. That's it. That's the shot that'll do it. That is the shot that'll do it. And now Rush up the top. And oh, he went for the double foot stop, but he missed. Gargano showing that fight. Reverse Cabrera, my God. Absolutely planted Lio Rush. Absolutely planted Lio Rush. Sends him into the corner now. Gargano with a full head of steam. This is exactly how he defeated Reigns. And Rush is going to get lined up for the pinpoint super kick. Rush is done. No. Out of the way, Lio Rush. Shot to the midsection. Look out. Lio Rush. Oh my God. Jesus. Just planted Johnny Gargano down. Planted Gargano down. And Rush dragged him on. Wait a minute. Hey. Referee. Come on now. Gargano defeated. Lio Rush made sure of it. EC3 coming back to haunt Bobby Lashley. The GM ain't afraid to get his hands dirty. He always said he was the enforcer. But that could have been it anyway. But Lio Rush choosing to make sure of it by putting his feet up on the ropes. Lio Rush picks up a victory. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, the complexion of SmackDown Live has changed. Lashley and Rush are gonna try and take over by any means necessary.